No messages yet. Oh, that's different. Okay, so hello. So I'm back. Having a great day. Oh, I forgot to create this. Hold on, let me. I always forget to do the whole sound bit. Okay, so I connected the sound. That's much better. This is a okay. Okay, so I just decided to come in and hang out. I might have to go back and do one more thing. They are going off, but I clicked the sound so that I wouldn't be disturbed. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I don't even think I had the chance to change. What is the cam for? I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna hang out for a few moments. Okay. Oh, let me see. What can I do with this? Oh, I can say something. Oh, nice. Way better. Awesome. Now I can interact with you guys. So cool. So cool. Now I can interact with you guys long term. I had to sit here and take it. Now I can give it. Nice. Woohoo. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out. I can hang out for a few. So how is everyone? I hope everyone is good. I know that it's still a little bit shaky, like trying to catch me. When you gonna be going live? I was doing so well, and now I'm doing better in one way. I'm doing way better in one way. But yeah, I gotta work on my. I gotta work. Well, anyway, the the feature here, the app is working better. Nice. So now I guess we can interact more. We can do a lot more. Yeah, wonderful. So I'm relaxed, and I hope everybody else is relaxed too. And I hope that you're having a great day. Hope that everything that you hope to achieve, you're achieving them. And I hope that for you things will continue, and everything that you are looking for, everything that you hope for. I hope that it brings you much pleasure and success. And when you have success, hope you recognize it by taking the time to partake in the enjoyment of that success, which everybody else around you, you know, those particularly who you partner with, will enjoy themselves. So I hope that they permit and help and assist, and it creates help you create the space where you can enjoy your success as well. Because sometimes we have success, but we're giving it to, like, we get help other people become successful, but we don't enjoy the process, and also we're not really partaking in the success. So often viewed as kind of like being in the back. So I hope that is a shift for you, where you shift into where you get to become empathic to everything successful and good fortune, uh, and that brings you credibility, uh, great image and reputation. Blessings, blessings to you. Mhm. Yeah, it's a really a good day. This is my off day. particularly am enjoying this off day. It's a wonderful day, and um, I'm very blessed. So I'm still working on my podcast background, and so a few things have arrived, and I'm still working on getting all the lighting equipment because I ordered a pair and one doesn't work, so I have to order another one, and hopefully this time it will, both of them will work, hopefully. So that's, that's going on here, the intentions. So I continue to more or less develop in that area so that my video chat will look superb. Yeah, but also, these days I'm quite busy. I mean, in between, what they call it, in between calls is a breath, like half a breath. So, and before I'm off doing another reading, which I love. I've always, when I would dream of being a psychic, that's the kind of psychic I dreamt about, just like doing readings like back to back. Your phone is always ringing, like your phone is ringing before it's rung. That's the kind of, isn't that gorgeous? Looks like either, I don't know if it's like brain waves or beat heart or heartbeat. And these are like the modern. But she's in the office and a Queen of Wands. But I haven't read for anyone with these because frankly, it's for like my educational purpose. I still love whenever I actually read for you guys, I still read tradition. Yeah. Traditions is just important to me. So, of course, I hope that everyone is having an amazing journey. Hope that your journey takes you to many places and let us enjoy the journey. Remember, it's not so much where it's the world is much like in terms of groups. It's because it's very cliquish, you got your clique, yeah, get with your clique. And sometimes what I've actually noticed is that there's a clique, but you know, you you might be an extension of that group in some way. But I have my soul tribe. I do have my soul tribe. And so that's what I've been teaching this year is connecting with your soul tribe. Because in the midst, even like if you're individual and you're like, what about like soul love? Yes, your soul connection or love for that matter could happen in your soul tribe. So like by connecting with your soul tribe, you who are also aligned with your uh, love connection. Your love connection could be within that group. Hmm. Yeah. But, that's the most difficult thing, I think. It's convincing people that the love of their life is in the future. That is, that's a tough one. Especially, when people are like, they only can love what they've seen. So, yeah. So, like, but I love existing in the future. And I love sharing with people in the future. I like to guide people to explain why their future is unfolding the way it is. The most difficult, but I'm learning, the most difficult is explaining why the person cannot live in the past, not why they shouldn't. That's none of my, that's none of my business. I mean, because you might already have somebody tell you why you should. you might even know why you shouldn't, but I can definitely explain to people like, hey, there's a reason why you are, shifting out, coming out of that to move into something new, something afresh, something fresh. You just might, this might need this time, to connect. It may work out for you for the long haul, for the best, the very, very best. You just like you say, give it a go, give it a try. Why not? Mhm. So, um, also, I'm pretty much getting my stride. So I'm beginning to understand how quickly that when it's time for me to go live on my YouTube channel. Because if I recall, I said to land all of my positions first, my roles, find out what my responsibilities are within those roles, and then see if I can manage all of the roles all of the time. And then I would begin to invest in my YouTube channel or social media presence. And I was doing so well. So uh, now I think that we're trying to bridge together. We're trying to do well at the same time because when the YouTube channel was doing well, I needed to do some work. Like there were some things that was catching up, and I didn't want to like it was giving me anxiety, like trying to watch how it happens. It was like it wasn't moving unless I was not present on live. It wasn't happening live. So, so if it were true about water uh, not boiling, if you watch, it was something like that. And then the moment that I turn around and water is steaming, it's like, oh, now there it goes. And then now it's but the app has updated. That's amazing because before, yeah, there's some features. It's a wonderful update. I love it. Now I can chat to you guys. Oh my gosh, I couldn't chat before, and at least I didn't recognize, I didn't notice that I could chat, but now I can. And yeah, there's definitely some different things here. And I'm telling you, you guys were going off. But now I can not only speak, but I can also chat to you. So in real time, which I think is fair because like people coming in like 5 minutes, they will read what only was in the chat, like I'm not addressing what's in the chat. I'm like, wait a minute, I am too. I am addressing some of these things. Okay. Let's see. One second. Okay, we got some light. Um, Still a little too early for me to start trying to light up. I'm going to have lights back here, but I haven't got that far yet. But I'm working on it. Trust me. I'm intending to. I will have those lights. Ooh, yeah. Mhm. Hey, hey. Why does it now looks better? Looks better here. Why? Why? Anyway, yes. Now you can see what I think. So anyway, yeah. So I am getting the things off my checklist. Can you believe it? I'm actually doing the things that I was saying I want to do. That was the funniest thing. Like I was saying, I'm gonna do this, and it just that needle was. I was like, wait, I was like, wait till that needle move. But now, finally, I can add to my channel. So I know it's gonna take me. When did you guys start? I think they started finding me when, yeah, so I don't know. I guess the general language is, oh yeah, I got the algorithm going. So it was like happening at when I was like breaking 400, I guess. So yeah, people, were coming in and saying hi. The trippy part is I said what was happening. I said it, but I don't know like what was the big deal. I, like I missed something. No, I didn't. I said it. I was like, look, this is not gonna be the softest landing, but we're gonna land this the best we can. And yeah, they still knocked me some hours. Maybe I should have just kept pushing through. Maybe I should have. No, no, health first. That would not have been healthy for me. I think I would have. Yeah, I don't want to. Well, somebody. Okay, so I have some clients whose their partners are like very like I guess they're either like they're famous or social media famous, and they spend a lot of time like all the time. I guess the way it sounds, um, they're more invested in the social medias than they are in their relationship, to the point where it's pretty bad when the woman who will contact a psychic with questions about their partner and they are on the brink of breaking up with a partner. That means it's gotten real bad because I'm telling you now, in real time, in real life, psychically, people just don't break up. I mean, even when it's like chaotic, when it's when we are a mess, when we're at our worst, sometimes they still will not. At least when they're interacting with myself as a psychic in the conversation, they're not breaking it off. Even to the detriment of the present to future. Like they're willing to waive off some time even to see if there could be some changes because they want to feel like. And sometimes you got to let people like walk it out because they don't want to feel like that they could have done more or what if, you know, and they're so polite. They're just saying, well, it's not to challenge you or anything, but this is to be sure of themselves. So I've learned to allow people to, so I speak in a way that even if I say this is the course, this is the right, this is what's going to happen, but at the end of the day, if you choose not to, then that's when I start to create you a kit, a little psychic kit, so that, as I say, now you've got all the cards in the instructions to this big game, and you have a better chance at winning now that you know the rules that the other persons are playing. So that's how I ready people as well in a psychic reading. I don't just say, is this is that and that's it and that's all I have for you. No, I actually like, okay, well if you're gonna do it, this is what you're gonna need to survive. So that when you bounce back, and you'll bounce back maybe to me, which I don't forget a reading. And some clients find out that when I said that, it was literal. Because I'm like, I told you this, this, and this, and this, and this. So now it's this and this, and you're valuable, and you're so much worth it, and so, and then like my task is to uplift you, not to tear you down. So I don't go into the language of, so now what are you gonna tell me, huh? So here I am. What else? It's like, no, what are you talking about? Like, what else this universe can do to you? No, that's not what we're here for. We love humanity, and there's more for you in this world than what you're receiving. And we really need you not just to hear it, not just to see it, not just to live it, but to truly, genuinely recognize it to where, as you say, sometimes you know these things, but you have to hear it. Some even beyond that, more than that, More than, well, sometimes, you got to hear it. You're living it, you know the truth, but you got to hear it. More than that, more like, um, I want people to say, yeah, if I choose to continue this path, at least I'm ready now. I'm like, yeah. And then then, of course, if you say, what if I want to skip that entire event? Yeah, you can. And there's a reason why you would want to as well. And then I wouldn't say the former, which is, but if you just like hanging out there, it's all right because it's never any kind, it's not okay. Even if the person says it's okay, it's still not okay. This doesn't make it okay. Just because a person says it's okay to me, what business is it of yours? Like when you go to pulling the psychic in, then it becomes the business of a psychic. Pull me in, then it becomes the psychic business. Then keep it to you, then that's all you do, you boo. When you start paying me and you make it business, oh, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. But whenever I say, look, this one is the one, and it's the same story, people are like, I don't know, because they give all the reasons why. I'm like, oh, we got you. This one. So even if I'm saying something positive, they still gonna make me work for it. I'm like, I got this couple and they're gonna join families. And it's the man, woman, and daughters. The woman has one daughter, the man has two daughters, and I had explained to them the dynamics so that they can have their marriage and then have these. By the way, these are adults, and two of them on either side. So her one and one of the two are like college, out there in college, but they still interchangeably come to home. So we're working with very complicated dynamics. And I said, you deserve to have, he and you deserve to have an adult relationship. First one. But I went deep into that, explained about like the two parents are pillars. And of course, what pillars are for. The hold up structures for protection, security. Well, the structures will protect from the elements and security. There, it's like going into this. Then we went into family dynamics. Like, you know, the girls can start embracing each other. The two of you can really start embracing each other, like from the bedroom. Okay. Like, why are you on the phone talking to me, pretending like you're running from the bedroom? I didn't say I couldn't be that blunt though, but this is my channel. So I get to kind of relax. And it's my off day. I can kind of relax. So, so like, come on, you playing with me because I sound super spiritual, and this is not you. This is not you in real life. You can let it go. Let's let it fly. Because I don't recall you sneaking around. See, because you might anger somebody, and I already know if I'm in the mix. What do you call it? They're not gonna have no problem telling me, look, I do what I want. So I'm like, so what I'm hearing, well, I don't know how people gonna feel about it. I'm like, be for real. Yeah, like, do I need to remind you? Like, you don't care. So I started teaching and creating and helping and energetically so we're bringing a beautiful family together. It's two families, we're gonna make them one. And they're heterosexual dynamics. Hetero relationship dynamic. Mm, yeah. So that's what's going on. We have some beautiful things. Oh, this last recently we had a lot of like questions about uh, work. So a lot of people are asking about jobs. What they're really asking, yeah, that's the illusion. What they're really asking about are these new people in my life. Who are they? And I'm like, this is your soul tribe. Oh, it's so beautiful. You're the same. Your aura is the same color. You can see each other from miles away, and there's no one in the middle confusing you. And so you don't have like a lot of auras firing off of each other, and and mixing in, and you're like, who is who? Like you know exactly who's who. The ones who are not supposed to be on the road kindly stepped off the road. So. hmm Yeah, when I mean kindly, they voluntarily, but not because they wanted to. It's because, yeah, there's some things going on with the planets, but to keep it micro, basically they they don't want their personal stuff to fall and hit the floor. They don't mind if ours, which that's typically why they're there on the path to begin with. But a psychic can't just say that to fix everything. That'd be too easy, right? So, anyways, like so things dropped. They were supposed to be breaking off anyway, but that a person doesn't get to stay and be annoying for like tax free, karma tax free. They because otherwise something on theirs that they genuinely sincerely care about hits the ground and breaks off, and yeah, they can't have that, right? So they step off to go and deal with that, and that's why they're not there. So then, because they're not there, it's like a very clear road, and the soul tribe sees us because they're not looking at the back of the head of somebody, and you're not captivated and lost in someone's eyes, and you're looking at the soul tribe who's looking back at you, and you're on your way, and so beautiful. And they're really gonna eat together and make money together and everything else together. Um, and of course, I have a few whose soulmates are in that group as well. Yeah. And the path is also equivalent to your soul mate because it's your life path. Um, mhm. So that's what's going on. So that's what we're talking about these days. Yeah, it's very beautiful. But anyway, I have I have some videos that I have to do. I have to like get more consistent coming in, and I think I've got it figured out. I think so. I think I know how I need, like when I need to go live, or when. I mean, like if I can go live, that's more like it. I can go live. I mean, when I should be going live without because the schedules in which I'm working literally day and night. I have to like I had to like really like kind of because the goal is I have to manage both day and night, and then focus on my channel when I can. So that it's a matter of when can I go live. There you go. So that's what I'm trying to, but I'm also working on. Uh, I got my lights, but I guess the light panel doesn't work properly. So what I so I ordered another set like of another brand because we obviously that brand, and so I said, well, let me try to go a little better. So yeah, but one of them works. So it'll be like I don't know where I would set it. I don't know if I set like directly behind me. It was just like splash up, I guess. I don't know. I haven't even like checked it out yet. Like I'm just assuming in my mind, but I have to wait till tonight to try it out. And then if it's pretty, I would like to, because I want to create. I'm working on creating my video chat with my clients. I wanted to create a podcast feel, like just like the setting and the environment. So that's what I'm working on. So that's so I'm studying. I'm studying the social media elements and things like that. So I can then apply it to my work. Yeah, which is day and night work, which is round the clock. But as well, it's I can't say no. I can't say unequivocally it's worth it. Value in terms of money. It's worth it. And claps and claps. Well, I guess that's it for this live, and then I'll try I want to try it again tonight. But okay, so I have Mondays and Tuesdays off. So because the thing is I am going to be falling on my face trying to go live throughout the week because it's literally like me handing off the baton. Like I will be like I work so I could do from okay from six to no I can't because that's me getting ready. So from 6 to 8:40 I'm getting ready, but at 6 that's when I get to close out the day just to start again at 10 and then go to 7. Well, again that would be like go to 9 a.m. where I'm back at work where I'm working. So it's just too crazy for me. So the only time that I really could, I mean, I could like pop in for, oh gosh, I wouldn't want to try it. Like I said, I'd be falling on my face. I'd be speaking to your guys like in a trance, thinking about, okay, it's time for me to go clock in. No, it's probably the only time I think I can pull it off is, I wouldn't even say Sunday because Sunday is me finally unplugging from everything. So maybe I think Mondays. I have to make use of Monday. So now if I go live all day, something like that, into the night, that should do it, right? I don't know. Maybe once it starts to factor in and it becomes part of the work. See, I have to still get to that place. I think that if it was flowing like it had before, I think that would be an incentive enough for me to try. So I have to get back to that. Of course, I have to show that I'm going to be here. So which is which I mean, even though I prepared everyone, I did. I said that many times. I like, look, you guys, it's going to get pretty hectic. I'm in the middle of tests. I got to have to. Well, I passed all my tests, obviously, and and I couldn't like do the skin of my teeth pass. I had to pass these tests big, like A plus plus plus. Now that's the requirement. It's like an A B situation. Um, so yeah. So now we're gold level. We're stellar. Um, yeah. 6 months turned to 6 days because it was okay. I'm gonna be at the silver level for 6 months. That's what I thought, but they're like, "Good news, congratulations!" It was like 6 days. I'm like, already? It's like, yeah. But nonetheless, that's what I explained to my clients. I said, things are going to unravel pretty fast. So, you know, a month can turn into weeks, and a week can turn into a day. and then a day to a few hours, like 8 hours, 16 hours. So, I let them know, and then me getting used to partaking in that. It's just, oh gosh, it's so wild when I think about it. Hmm. And these deck smell like my first deck, which I noticed. I was like, I happened to go. I said, wait a minute. This smelled like my first deck that I ever had in my life. It was a stink smell, and I would never forget it. The colors were brilliant, like lucid colors. Like the colors you see if you ever lucid dream before. And these have the smell, the same smell. And here's the Nine of Pentacles. So she's just chilling. She almost has everything. When I was happened to look and I saw that card, and I'm like, that reminds me of myself. Like she has all these material things, but it's like, yeah, there's still something missing, huh? Still something she needs because the nine, let me see. Let me see the traditional. Okay, so these are modern explanations. Okay. Oh, okay, no, that's the Nine of Swords. I was thinking of that one. Okay, so we're looking for the Nine of Pentacles. So let's see if it matches. It doesn't, but oh, here goes. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I guess. I guess it's the hmm, something's like it feels like something is like a appreciating, but it's like one more thing is needed. Usually people when they're here, they always are complaining. I'm like, and I could talk about but look around you, look at the things you have. But they're like, but I've been had that. That's why I was thinking, it's like, yeah, she got all those things, but that's why I was in my process. I'm like, yeah, there's something still missing. She's which I actually felt that. Now I could see it psychically and understand it, but when I first got them, it was like the situation was like there was a reflection. I was like, that's me psychically. I mean, and it's like, oh, I now I feel it. I just see it. I was like, yeah, you're still working on one more thing to make it complete, which would happen. I love being me. I chopped all the right answers. Okay. Okay. I'll try this again in a little bit. 'Cause I want to come in when it's a little bit darker, so that I want to see what the light looks like. Because I'm trying to build my little podcast setting for my video chat clients. I know I keep telling myself it's not gonna look like, you know, like the professional, YT and TT. They're not gonna look like theirs in the beginning. I gotta keep telling myself that. Although I had found all the little neon stamps and I can even have custom. I can find that. I was like, do I want to put a little custom here? I don't know if it should say game on or or set. I don't know. I had to think about it. And then I was like, no, don't even try like to put my name, a name. I don't know, not a name. it would have to be like studio studio live. I don't know. I'm just happy that I have the option. Have options. I'll turn it into something. So I think all I need is maybe the only thing I can really think of is just the lights that I'm really interested in, and then a table, and then I can go from there. And then I can, yeah, I'm gonna work on it, and I'm gonna try to always remember to cut out the noise by because I always oh yeah your headset I always forget. I have these as well, so microphones I have those. I have not utilized them yet. And there's two, so I guess if ever I did an interview, I would have one on me, and then someone would have one on themselves. This is what this one is for a second one. So someday. All right, okay. So I'll be back in a bit and see what goes on tonight.